Secondary School. This is your net teacher, Mr. Whalen, and I have with me here today some of our Form 1 students. We're going to be talking about the English Cafe. The English Cafe is on the ground floor of the school, over in the corner. We have the mobile trailer there, and Friday afternoons from 1:30 until 2 o'clock. We offer a variety of activities, games, snacks, chance for the students and staff alike to come over and practice speaking English in an informal setting. So we're going to ask the gentleman here today a few questions, see what the likes and dislikes about the activity are. I have on my left here is Anthony from Form 1 Faith. Sitting beside Anthony from Form 1 Faith is Anthony from Form 1 Faith. To my right, also a 1 Faith student, but we're happy he's not an Anthony as well. This is Jason. Beside Jason, we have represented 1 Hope is Wilson, and over to my extreme right, also from 1 Faith, is Kenneth. So welcome, boys, and I'd like to thank you in advance for agreeing to stop by, ask if we answer a few questions. Maybe we'll start over here on my left with Anthony. Anthony, how often do you come to the English Cafe?
I go to the English Cafe every Friday at lunchtime.
Very good, very good. And you, Anthony?
I also go to the English Cafe on Friday.
Every Friday.
Every Friday.
So what we say in English, a regular visitor. And Jason?
Yeah, same with them every Friday.
Every Friday, that's great. This is why our activity is successful, because we do have some regulars coming in. And Wilson?
I come to the English Cafe every Friday. I never absent in an English Cafe.
Right, you do some volunteering, some helping out at the cafe as well. Can you tell me a little about it? What are your duties?
I'm the guy who pours the drinks for the students and teachers for them to drink, and it's quite fun because you can yell. There's lots of drink and it's quite fun.
Great, great. Kenneth, you don't stop by the English Cafe as often.
But I never go to the English Cafe.
Right. Well, how are you spending your time on that Friday? You told me a little earlier.
Because I got a homework to do. It's called Smart ABC. It is also an English activity. I found that it's more challenging, so I choose that.
Yes, well, again, it's not wasting your time anyhow, that's for sure. You're still participating in the English activity. Well, hopefully after our little talk here today, we'll be able to convince you to stop on by. And maybe over again to the left, Anthony, can you tell us some of the things you do there at the English Cafe on Fridays?
Sometimes I will play Scrabble, and sometimes I will play Pictionary with you.
Yes, yeah, it's often it's great. We have a great crowd come by, and it's always good to see you there. Anthony, what are some of the activities you like to do?
I always talk to the English teacher, and they will have a signature in my English passport. And then if I have five chops or 5 signature, I will have a free drink.
Yeah, good, good. Jason, anything you'd like to mention about the activities that we provide at the cafe?
Oh, the activities are very funny. They're all interesting, but unfortunately, the time is not enough for playing the activities.
Right.
Such as at lunchtime, maybe we only have such 15 minutes to participate in the game, or maybe there's a suggestion to be getting more time of the activities. And on the other hand, I'm going to suggest some activities such as chatting to the foreigners, the foreign students, so that we can learn the English through the chatting.
Excellent, excellent. A couple of very good ideas. Wilson, do you have anything you'd like to add? Anything you'd like to see?
Well, I think we should add more time to the English Cafe, because every Friday we cannot spend like having fun because it's so short. Maybe I suggest we should use the lunch, the lesson after the lunch, to use as the English Cafe, so everyone can have time to play. And you know, the students, some of them they don't like learning, and we have time for them to do their homework. Since Friday, it's lots of homework we piled to the ceiling, so
right,
we can do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Kenneth, can you think of any activities or things that we could present that maybe would draw you to become a more regular visitor to the cafe?
I think you should add more games on it, just like Monopoly. Yes, as everyone knows, communication between people is important. Therefore, we can learn some skills of communication through playing the Monopoly.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite activity right now?
I think favorite activities is playing Scrabble because you can learn many words, knowledge, and you can learn how to know more about difficult words.
Sure, you
because
can.
you take many more.
Yes, yeah, and again, a great way to improve your vocabulary. And as we all know, I think one of the things for all the students in this school, no matter if their English ability is rather high or rather low, it's vocabulary that is the most important thing. The more words you know, the better you are able to express yourself. And Scrabble that's a good point. It's a fun way to build up your vocabulary. More fun than sitting reading the dictionary. You know, that's not really very entertaining. And finally, Anthony, what about yourself?
I like playing Scrabble too, because I think now in Hong Kong someone don't like English. So we need to have a fun way to play with them, so that they can learn the English easier.
Yeah, without a doubt, I think that's a very good point. And I think one of the things you bring up in that point is attitude. It's your attitude towards English that is maybe the most important thing. I know it's not an easy language to learn, but if you continue to work at it and you keep trying, and again, I think this is a nice thing of the school to put on, the cafe, it's more fun learning English when you're not in the classroom. I think we can all agree on that. Yeah, if you can learn English in more of a real life setting, it's more rewarding, more meaningful than sitting in the classroom and, A, B, all of the above, yeah, I think that's a good thing. So there you have it. I'd like to thank our Form 1 students for stopping by and offering their opinion. And I remind everybody from Form 1 all the way through Form 6 that the English Cafe, again, ground floor, every Friday afternoon, 1:30, 1:35 to 1:55, 2 o'clock. Lots of prizes, lots of games, lots of cool and fun things to do. We do hope you'll take advantage and stop on by and see us all on the coming Friday, or as we go from winter into spring. We'll be running it all the way through to the end of the year, so please stop by. It'd be great to see you. On another note, today is St. Patrick's Day, so I know we'll be watching this tomorrow, Wednesday the 18th, but to everybody, a very happy St. Patrick's Day.